sun is set. There's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we'll get a prime time preseason matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the home team. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're away on EA Sports. Dante Kent with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year, taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
Has him on the quick hitter. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Second down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Puts his way through a tackle. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10.
You know, I like that call for a couple different reasons. Yes, you get the first down. That's the obvious. But more importantly, that defense, they've got to account for everybody offensively on the field.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Warren. And they'll try ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school in Georgia to stardom at Clemson, and even a playoff run in Jacksonville. It's just consistency. Week in and week out will be the next step for Trevor in his career.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Hey, Soko, it's hot.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Logan Cook on for this punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Roman Wilson reels it in. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. Throwing again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Rodgers sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
Now Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and long for him here. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Takes this in at the 25. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Hey.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. One's on the mark, Jacoby Myers. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All set now, 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Darn. This is hot.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another.
These are 24.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Gets this one to Myers. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Focus, hot! Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys go up 6-0 here in the first. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Metcalf working that right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. All set to go now from the 35. Again, Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have second down behind the sticks. Getty's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Making the call himself, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
Corliss Waitman on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This offense making its way back out now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for LeQuint Allen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's the backup. First throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Logan Cook on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Has it at the 37. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go.
From the gun, a gift to Gainwell. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Tight end in motion right. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Move that ball up. It's going to be 6 to go now on 2nd down. Rudolph from the gun. Oh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Ready, break.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Parker Washington with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. First call here coming from the shotgun. Come out throwing. Completes it to his back. LeQuint Allen. And he'll go down after fighting his way into the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Cox, he's got Washington. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a pickup
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
The Steelers 39-yard.
Still sticking with the passing game. Here's a screen for two. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
19, Tiger, 19. Hey.
He's going to throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check.
Sticking to the air here. Trying for the touchdown. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
70 Lions.
From the red zone now. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Track 60. Here we go. Track 60. 70 Timberwolves.
He's going to throw it. Touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys drive their lead to 11.
14. Visitors 3. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, Rudolph. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Second down, looking for options. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Into traffic, complete! And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Gain of 6.
Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
He's dropping back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Here's a throw. Flushed out to his left. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. This one to Williams out left side. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 22-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. This is caught downfield by Allen. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They give to Allen out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He fires one deep down the right sideline. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
70 Lions.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Rudolph from the gun. Finds him on the slant. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 16 yards.
Back to throw now.
Steelers.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
For number 85.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Throwing on 3rd, Rudolph. That'll be caught by Miller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. 19.
Again, this is Gainwell. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. But quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I've got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Zach sets up a tough 3rd and goal. They're at the 12. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Boswell able to knock it through. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up, and man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. LeQuint Allen to return this. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason.
Here we go.
Tootin on 1st and 10. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down give to Tootin. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll go again here with Tootin. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as defense all over this one. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Nike 18.
On the give, it's Tootin. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They stick with Gainwell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the 1st. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. This is down all the way to the 3. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Goal to go, they're passing. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers down by only 2 in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now this offense getting set to work here. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10. Inside give here for Tootin. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give to Allen on the draw. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 8 on that one, and that's going to bring up first down.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Has a man downfield. This is Washington. Running down the left side. And he will take this in. Touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys push the lead to 2 scores now.
Our home team 21. Visitors 12. Cam Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Air it out on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. That's Cox. He's got Washington. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, Rio. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers cut the lead down to just 2.
Visitors, 19.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This is Allen to return. He's got a lead up past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Another drive coming up for this offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Off to Tootin. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Half the 60, half the 6, 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
He's back to throw. But the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On first down, here's Rudolph. Finds the in route complete. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7. The 24-yard line.
Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just just couldn't hang on through the contest. And it's third down now.
Here we go, set. 72.
Back to throw it. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. We've set it down from 37. A run here with two. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. To with it. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
60, reload. Unlock line.
On third down, here's Sutton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A toss play to Sutton. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Got any more of those as they trail by a score.
It is phenomenally tough to block this guy in a passing situation. Equally as tough to block him out there on the edge. He chased that toss down, and I don't envy these guys trying to block that monster today.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys up by just a couple of points. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Count, go.
Now running here with Sutton. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Set. 70, Buffalo 18.
He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Waste of time. Ridiculous. Take it down.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
On the double.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Setting up to pass. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. On the move into the red zone. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steelers have taken the lead late. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers jump in front now by 5.
26. Our home team, 21.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19, hurt.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He'll look to throw it. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he's caught. He's got ground. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Sticking to the air here. When he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down 2. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Looking now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Maverick, 60, check, Bobcat, check, 18, go, Reed, go. Check, go.
They are throwing it again. He's got Brown on the slant. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down 2.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it gives to Gainwell. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say goodnight, everybody.